Alright, go ahead.
This is Ramblings in the Basement. This is Ego.
It's your boy Theory.
This is Masito.
Rojas.
And then we
We got two.
got,
Yeah.
and then we got two special.
Why didn't you keep that on?
All right, guys.
No, just keep going.
No,
We're pausing it.
I didn't.
But we got two special guests today.
Big Poppy Chulo.
We got Big Papa Chulo.
Apparently,
21.
That's
Big
he's
Chulo
going by now. Apparently,
Yep. And then we got
Ronnie?
Ronnie.
he's how much just use real names.
Ronnie?
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But we're glad
So he
you guys
keeping it
here.
real. He keeping it real.
Funny, like, Big Poppy.
Entirely made up nickname we've never heard before.
Big Poppy Chulo 21.
Man's made up his nickname on the spot.
25.
He just said first thing that came to his head.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's
Is that
funny,
your gamer tag? Xbox gamer tag?
though. Xbox gamer tag. Yo,
I actually have no idea what my gamer tag is.
You should put that.
But it's not Big Poppy Chulo, I'm assuming.
It might be.
you know what it might
He
be.
put some. It's like what, sophomore year when you got your Xbox?
Shit, I don't
You put some really dumb shit on there.
We all did, I'm sure, at some
Y'all
point.
didn't. I didn't. Mine was not. No, mine was not that
I
crazy.
just kept mine as what they gave me.
I just got the same I always had. Eddie J.
I fucked up my mind, but it ended up working out.
Yours wasn't too bad if you spelled it right. Peso.
Mine was just what the Xbox gave me. It was Foggy and Leopard.
Or something
Yeah,
like that.
They feared
He
peso.
was trying to spell payaso.
Yeah, but I forgot the A.
Said
So
peso.
it was YSO instead of YASO.
so.
No, but you know what's funny? You stuck with it though. You made another
Yeah,
account and you stuck with it.
Yeah, I made another account.
Hey, you know what? You know what? You owned it. You owned it.
I was
Fuck
like,
it.
fuck it.
Fear
Fear
X
peso.
Peso.
Fear double X peso.
So you made it yours.
second in command.
Peso as in money, though, you know?
Yeah, they're
money.
like, that's the funny thing because there were people like, oh my god, it's the fear dollar. Oh my god, I fear this dollar. I was like, hell yeah, you
was
feel it.
fearless
Fucking,
peso, wasn't
dude, the game chat back in the day was toxic but hilarious, bro. The funniest
I used to
thing
love
ever,
damn
bro.
game
Have
chat.
you
that
ever
was
played
crazy.
Black
Insurgency
Ops.
Sandstorm?
And which one?
It's Insurgency Sandstorm. Sandstorm. It's kind of like a. It's almost like COD, but it's like realistic as hell.
No.
Where,
Yeah,
what is that? Was that on
CS:GO.
Xbox too?
Yeah, it's on Xbox. I think like the closest, like it's almost like a console version of Squad. You ever heard of that on PC?
Squad,
Squad,
no.
nah.
Well,
I
either
think
way,
maybe Rainbow Siege is
this
pretty
game
good.
has a game chat. Like it almost forces you into a game chat because it has a radio and a proximity chat. So
Oh,
you
word.
could scream at the people you're in the middle of a gunfight with.
Yeah, proximity chats, geek.
That's
Proximity
actually
gets-
lit.
Like, yeah,
That's like
so-
the one in
I think Newgrounds. Battle
Well,
Newgrounds.
one
I
of
think
the
it was.
best
I think it
thing-
has open chat. There.
Yeah, kind of like that. Well,
So
one
what-
of the best things about it
That's
is
fucking
everybody in the
Yo,
lobby can constantly talk to each other.
Is this
So
a-
you get like that old school COD experience, you know, when you get in the pregame and everyone's
Yo, that would be
screaming.
crazy.
Yeah,
That would be some
that
crazy
shit
shit.
is happening.
They have
You
that-
just
they have
randomly
that
hear someone
lobby
dying in the
too.
background.
Kinda,
That's in your
yeah.
fucking dress, bro. Oh, he's over there. He's over there.
Yeah,
I used to love that shit, nigga. The pregame
You
chats.
start laughing. You're like,
Oh
you're
my
hiding
god.
shit. Someone says something funny. You're
My
like,
favorite thing,
fuck,
you hit
I'm
someone,
just covered.
you hit someone with a flashbang,
That was
they
kinda
lose
funny.
their goddamn mind. You're a fucking bitch who uses flashbangs. Like, it is the greatest thing.
Yeah, it's just
Man, I love that. As toxic as it was.
Wait,
That was
That's what
funny
made it
as
fun.
fuck.
Because
That's
it's
what made
like
it
old
fun.
God. It's
Yeah.
like the old God. It's like the game's not
But
even
if
fun.
you were
It's
too
the
weak,
people.
you would
But
not
you
make
you
it.
always try to see who can say the most out of pocket shit. I loved it. I loved it though.
It would be funny because sometimes the moms would get on the damn chats and be
Yeah, you
like,
just randomly hear someone's mom in the background. Like, excuse me?
I told you to get off the fucking game. Shut up, mom.
Bro, there'd always be that one kid disrespectful as fuck.
I need you guys
Get the
to
fuck
stop
out of my
killing
room.
Billy, okay? I need you
no.
guys to, like...
Y'all ever get a message from someone's mom?
Can you guys stop killing
Damn.
him?
He's like, bro, that kid that we were playing with that one time that he was like, wow.
And the worst thing about it is they're trying to tell you while you're playing a game of Search. So like you try to explain to her, it's like, we're not the ones killing him, ma'am. The other team is.
Bro, he's on my team, is he?
Right? I'm the one defending his ass. If anything, he's killing me. He's gonna be killed.
For real. Fuck that little kid.
Man.
He's probably he's
Why
not
the
a little
fuck is
kid
this 13-year-old
anymore,
playing
but
18-year-old?
If that's
Hey,
a little, it's a
it's
little
on
kid-
you.
Not
You
even
shouldn't
an
buying
8-year-old,
baskets.
bro. It's an
They get
8-year-old.
on
It's
there
a,
and
it's
yell
a
at
little
you
kid
'cause-
that tells you, oh yeah, like this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. Oh no, turn around, turn around. It's the annoying little ones too, the little kids.
Oh, they're trying to tell you how to
They-
play.
they're trying to-
Yeah,
they're
that shit is
trying
annoying.
The ones that tell you what to do. are
No, there
annoying.
were some chill little kids
There's
though.
some chill ones though.
You know,
I'm
you know,
like,
you know, like that little
"Dumb."
kid
I'm
that
like,
he'd
yeah,
just
I'm
be
ready
chilling.
for those
You
dumb
like
skills, man.
guide him through it. Just
Oh,
like
yeah,
help
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
That always be like that. You'd be like, all right, you gotta do this. You gotta do
or
this.
the kid that be guiding you through it. Like
Right,
there be
he-
some fucking kids that be knowing more about the
Dude,
game
nowadays,
than you.
Yeah, oh,
nowadays,
yeah,
this more
yeah.
common too.
That
These little kids-
happened
these
to me
little kids be
recently.
Hey, get,
He's like, yo, go right here and you find something. I'm like, the fuck is over here?
I opened this chest for you. You can get
I'm
the
like, what the
whatever.
Well, how the
la, la,
fuck you
la.
even know this
How-
shit?
How do you know
Y'all
that?
ever deal with the kids that fucking
Like, exactly.
that they'll just start talking shit to one of the adults, talking shit like go to work, get a fucking girlfriend.
Oh.
get a goddamn wife.
Yeah, dude.
Like those ones kill me.
Those are savages,
They
right?
kill me.
Bro, the kids
Why
are too
you gotta say
self-aware
it to me?
nowadays.
Be at work.
They are,
That's funny
bro.
as shit.
They are. They're too damn self-aware now.
They really are. I had one with shouldn't you be at school? He said, shouldn't you be at work? And I was like, damn, he right.
For real.
So I can't even
I
be
call
mad.
him sick. It's like I call him sick. You ain't sick to me. That's right. Sounds like you're healthy yelling at a fucking 6-year-old.
This shit's insane.
Oh, shit, geek.
Man, kids be. That's what we were talking about earlier too. Kids be disrespectful as fuck nowadays.
Yes,
They don't give a shit.
Nigga, we were disrespectful as fuck in our own way.
Nah,
just
but
not
we
to
got-
our
we got-
just
we
not
got-
to our parents though. That's the thing.
That is different. And we used to get an ass beating if we were disrespectful in person though.
Yeah.
Remember the other time
Yeah,
we were trying to
yeah.
play basketball? The kids were trying to beef with us at the soccer
Wait,
game.
what?
Yeah.
Remember that
yeah.
shit? We were just playing basketball, and this, I guess, I don't even know what it was. We were like playing basketball, and I think it was like only one hoop. And I guess these one kids wanted to keep into us. Oh, they're like trying to beef with us. Like, bro, chill
No, we're
out.
just trying to play.
He started talking shit. I was like, bro, chill the fuck out. You're a little kid right now. So you, like, I can't do anything to you.
Well, fuck
Just
you,
chill
like,
out, though.
I'm just trying to play. Shit.
You're a little kid. I can't do shit to you. You're lucky.
Really
I'm just
walked
trying to
on the
shoot.
field and picked the tallest dude, literally.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna
Hey.
find the biggest dude. Saw Eduardo standing there with his tall ass. Like that's it.
Bruh, that sucks, man. That sucks when little kids talk shit because you can't even do anything to them. You just gotta take it.
And sometimes they got some good shit that they tease.
You know, as soon as you try to do something, it's gonna get flipped.
Nigga,
on you.
I be thinking about how all the times that I be playing games with these little kids, and I be dying like my kill ratio will be like 5 to 17 in the game, and then these motherfuckers be having 30 plus kills and only like 4 deaths.
So like basically like 30 KD and shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like these dudes
Bruh,
are
some
like
little
these
kids
kids
are
are
good
good
as
as shit
shit.
at these games.
Yeah, I used to watch the neighbors' kids. That motherfucker, he was good
Dude,
as shit.
there were some people that had some amazing KD.
He was
Just
one of those
this
little
man's
kids-
really playing the objective and not really just going for kills because you know, so at the end like you're
That's
trying
how
to
it's
go for
supposed to
2
be,
kills,
though.
it's a DJ.
Sometimes.
Like, bro,
That's what the call you're
when
supposed to be.
like
but then
if
it
you
ends up
were
being
a
like
kid,
rush game.
if you were
Okay.
like if you were a kid and we sat you down with a kid not like from now, like as
Oh, bro,
opposed
you
to
get
you
your
when
ass
you were a
beat.
kid, you were a beast at games. Like a kid now would wreck you. Like he
Dude,
would-
like I was saying, I used to watch the neighbors' kids.
I mean,
But that
yeah,
motherfucker,
probably.
he was one of those dudes that would build a whole castle in Fortnite, like in a second. I was just like, what the fuck? He was just like, I was just like, what the fuck? This little kid.
It's like remembering why you hate Fortnite.
Yeah, dude,
You know,
I
you
hate
gotta
it.
think
I
you're
hate
playing,
it.
you're just like you're just standing there. There's just a yeah.
who the fuck was it that it's like he's like a
and
10-year-old millionaire or
It's
some shit
true,
like that
bro.
for making
I'm just like, bro, I can't even make a full wall.
video games.
You just see that whole shit in like a few
struggle with that
seconds.
shit.
Like,
Yeah, bro. Like there be these kids that be rich as fuck on YouTube now, just on making videos, Roblox videos or
Yeah,
I
Minecraft
can believe it,
videos.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
kid videos are like basically like the gold mine.
from all the other
There's so
kids
many
that be
kids.
watching their shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
many
saying?
That's
Like-
why they like censor a bunch of things and try to be kid friendly.
But it's crazy. We got
It's
to
funny.
a place where kids make other kids rich like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
You really think
Oh,
about it,
yeah,
yeah.
kids are just making other kids rich by ad revenue.
Just watching this shit. Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you rich, bro. 10 years, two years later, they're fucking 10 years
Dude,
old.
bro, can you imagine that? You're like in kindergarten. Bro, you're like chilling in
Wow, 30
kindergarten.
over
You're
here
chilling in
saying,
kindergarten, and one of your
9 to 5,
classmates is
barely
like,
making
"Yo,
it."
watch my YouTube channel." Starts pushing his YouTube channel in kindergarten.
Damn.
It's like, "Yo, watch my shit."
I mean, think about it, it's a gold mine if it's popular in school and the whole school loves you. That's already your first outlet. Let's just say it's like 10,000. I mean, I think that's too much. You got 1,000 fucking kids, and then like
I mean, a lot of times it's their parents
Goes
like
up.
promoting shit too. So it's like
yeah,
you,
you're right.
you don't
You
gotta
gotta
worry
pay
about
for
it.
like the ads to send them out on like other videos and
Yeah, it's
stuff
really
like
it's
that.
really the parents running it most of the time.
Well,
Right,
actually, 100%. Because I think you have to be 13 years old or older to even be able to collect like
Oh, for
revenue
real?
legally, and then you have to be like what 15 or 16 to have your name on a bank account, and then like 17 or 18 to have a bank account on your own name, or it's something like that. Long story short, at 8 years old,
These
you
little kids
cannot
don't have
collect
their own- yeah.
income
It's-
and put it into a
yeah,
bank
it's the
account.
parents
you
running
know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
yeah, for sure. But at 16, you could definitely have your own bank
Oh yeah,
account,
you can
though.
get your
Yeah.
workers permit by then.
Well,
So-
how messed up would it be that you are that 18-year-old making that money? You're thinking it's being saved. Then once you get old enough to actually use your money, it's gone.
But, I mean,
Your
there's been
mom
cases
used
like
it.
that. There's been
Bro,
like,
imagine that, bro. Like you worked all this.
My mom used it, damn. I'd be so pissed at her, bro.
Did you get?
right?
Well, I mean, still, to an extent,
You
you
upstairs?
still have like
Yeah,
a net
upstairs,
worth though at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
No,
So
I didn't.
you still
Yeah.
have more
Oh,
than the
shit.
Well,
average
you already gotta
person.
follow it. You
Yeah,
can still,
you
like,
have
you can
that.
still
I don't know.
continue to make money.
Isn't that
That's
how
all-
like the net worth works? It's essentially how much you're like worth to be on a video or something like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Well, it's fucking-
It also depends on the safety net that you have with
well,
cash
either way,
flow.
once
You
you
know?
make it, like if you have that following on
I was like,
YouTube,
alright,
you can
please
just
just
continue.
look on the
Yeah, you gotta be.
screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your brand is
That yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Nah, but that does suck, though.
Does that ever actually happen?
Yeah, there's been a few cases actually.
Of what?
That's
Where,
what I'm
like, the
saying.
parent-
I'm like,
I mean,
why
that's
are
Loki.
they
Isn't that
No,
Loki-
there has been.
Isn't that
for
Loki
sure.
what was happening with Britney Spears? Like they're trying to be like free Britney.
I thought that was with her manager. Or
That's with her dad. It's her dad.
That would be dirty, bro. There's
Yeah.
no damn.
It's with her dad, man.
Who? Wait, what?
I'm
Britney
actually
Spears.
gonna look that
Oh, yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's with her dad.
Which one did her?
What is?
She was like the man. He pretty much owned. Pretty like.
Like,
Britney
he
Spears.
controls all her money and shit.
So she.
That's
never
what
got- she
happened
never
to
got
Michael
any-
Jackson when
she
he
never
was a
got
kid
any-
with his dad.
That's fucked, man. But that's what happens with a lot of like.
That's why Michael
celebrities, too.
Jackson
Like,
split from his
celebrities.
dad because his dad was doing the same shit to him.
Wow,
Oh, really?
damn,
Yeah.
y'all were right. Her dad apparently, like, Womanizer was apparently about her dad or something.
Yeah, it's fucked, man.
So the Taylor Swift, like, what is called? I think like she's independent, so now she's trying to record every old song. She should get money from it. But she never got money from all her old songs.
Yeah, I mean that happens a lot
Wasn't
with
that
like older
Kesha, I
artists.
thought?
Yeah.
Didn't
And
that happen
Kesha
to
too.
Kesha
Yeah,
as
That
well?
happens
Yeah,
with a lot,
it's
to be
happening with
honest.
her,
'Cause
too.
that's what happens when you get signed to a label. You pretty much sign over your rights, and they own all your shit.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Now you can see why all the rappers from our generation just spend all their
They don't
time.
wanna do- yeah, they
taking
don't wanna
Redman,
be signed.
That's what Redman was talking about in that podcast with How High. He's like, we didn't want to make another How
Yeah.
High movie because in that movie, it's like we don't
not
even
theirs,
own the
yeah.
characters
Well, I mean,
or
you
nothing
think
like
about
that.
it though. It was like everybody. It was like Russ. It
Yeah.
was X. It was like.
I mean that's
Ski
pretty
Mask.
fucked.
It
Like you
was
don't want to be putting in the work just for
like,
someone else to be profiting. Like
everybody that came out around it.
Yeah.
Like Little Uzi ever even?
I don't know about him that much, to be honest.
Did he ever go corporate with it?
I don't really listen to that many.
I'm
rap.
sure he probably has, though.
Was it label?
I don't know. Don't take my word for it. I'm just saying I'm sure he probably has. Like, I'm just
I
I
think
mean,
he has.
Russ eventually signed to a label, didn't he?
making an
50,
assumption.
Like
Yeah.
50, I think. But he's
Well,
not-
I'm not gonna lie. It was like Russ did have like somewhat of a following there in the beginning, but like I've noticed that it's just like
You-
slowly declined.
You know the
And I'm
reason.
not saying like people that like fuck with him, like but like people that actively listen.
Yeah.
You know the reason why he even signed to a label? It was because
Money.
No,
That's the only reason anybody would sign
that,
to
that's
anything.
but no, another thing is because he wanted to be able to go on like radios and all that kind of stuff, but
Oh, that'll help too.
and like to promote them more. But like what it's called,
Yeah, but he's old,
Columbia. But the thing is, Columbia they can get rejected by the radio. So what's the difference from him doing it?
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
then
say
the
you could
label.
just get a promoter to like hire a promoter.
So
yeah,
that's
but
why-
there's
that's why-
also like a difference between like because I don't know why. I was just like looking into this. I can't remember. I saw like a TikTok or something from Russ. It was actually kind of funny because this dude. Oh, I remember what it was. It was a TikTok from Russ because this dude had literally been sending Russ "fuck you" once a month since 2018, and Russ seen it this year and scrolled up, and all you see is messages from 2018, 2019, 2020, etc., saying just "fuck you."
That motherfucker got no life.
Like,
Yeah.
well, actually, 2019 for some reason he stopped, and even Russ said something about it. Either way, I thought it was funny. So like, I actually because like Loki, he like fell off.
2020, he just randomly woke up. He's
I
like,
got
yo, I
tired of
didn't
shit.
tell Russ fuck you today.
Yeah, he's like, but you know, I saw him again, and I was like, you know, I haven't heard of Russ since like 2019. You know what I mean?
Sheesh.
Like it was like I haven't like seen any of his music.
Same
or
shit with a lot of rappers from like
So
recent
I looked
time.
into him. He kind of just fell off. Like I never
Yeah.
really liked him. Some of his music was bearable and all right.
Yeah.
I haven't really noticed any of what I would call his like good music
You know
or
why?
his good attitude still really coming out anymore.
You know why though? It's because during the at least this is what I think. I think when it was during when he was in the label. So when he's in the label, you're not. Some labels they don't let you come out with more.
There's
songs
the expert
than
right
every,
there.
like-
Why is Russ falling off? Is Russ falling off, do you think?
I don't think so.
Why would you say that?
Compared to what he wants.
And I'm not saying because I just
I don't
really
think so
want
either,
you to
but-
answer the question, like, you know.
Well, no, that's
just want
just
your
my
opinion.
opinion.
But
That's what I'm
what I was
saying,
saying
like-
before he interrupted.
I mean, he's still releasing
like the
Hold up,
The
you
more-
only want one first.
frequently, but they're good songs. And what's it called? Right now, he's more exploring.
But
I
would
feel
you
like
say
he's making. I
that's-
feel like he's making songs. They're good and catchy, but you feel like it's incomplete. So yeah, they need that feature, and then he's out there searching for people that want to fill in that void.
But compared to how he used to release music, and there were some songs that I actually liked, although I wasn't like the kind of guy that could listen to an entire album or even listen to his opinions. But like those few songs and like few beats that he would actually produce, because I would actually say this, like he does make good beats. He may not always make the best
Yeah.
verse, but he does make good beats. I'm not like seeing decent verses from him anymore, or the good beats like he used to do. And like you could always rely on his beats, like even if his verses were just, I felt like they were dog shit. You could rely on the beat. That's just not coming out
I felt that.
anymore.
I feel like his beats are starting to like all sound too similar to me. Like, I feel like they all starting to sound generic, you know. Like I guess he has like a formula maybe that he follows, and it's just getting older. It just feels like
I've noticed that too.
like every song, it just feels like the same.
like
now.
even Suicide Boys, like I love them to death, man. But it's like starting to like that formula, like whatever they're doing to make these beats is just starting to come. Like you're just hearing it way too often,
Yeah,
you know.
you gotta
I mean,
change
it's
it up.
just a thing that it's just a cycle that rappers go through now.
I mean, that's
you know?
a producer thing.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
more
What
than
about-
anything.
Thank you.
Rappers
About
come,
shit.
rappers go. Rappers rise, rappers fall, you know?
Yeah,
maybe
but
right now
like
he's
Dr.
not-
Dre,
maybe right now he's not-
you know,
I was listening to damn 2 Chains today, and I was like, what the fuck happened to 2 Chains? Like, where's he been at?
You right.
Like,
I haven't
it's
heard of him
just-
in a minute.
You know, people come, people go.
I mean, sometimes they make the money, sometimes they just leave.
Lil Durk is high as fuck right now in the rap game, but one day he's not going to be, you know?
I remember
someone
when
else
Little
will
Durk was actually kind of hot while we were in middle school.
be. Yeah, dude.
And then he fell off again. Is he hot again now?
Yeah, he's big.
Oh no.
But see, then there are rappers like
I'm
that
not a
that,
fan of
like,
him at all,
Find
but-
different fame though. That like
Yeah.
find a different way to like pop off. Like I can't think of any off the top of my head. Well, like kind of how X did. You know, like do you remember back in the day? Like where did we leave off? Like
You were saying something.
oh, like X back in the day. You remember how he released that first album and then he got arrested? And then when he came back with like a whole new style, but he still remained relevant. Like, you
Because
know,
that's how it is now. Everything has to be quick and fast.
You got to be ready to evolve. I think is what it is. You can't remain to one style. You got to
Mhm.
be able
But
to
then,
changing
like,
your shit. But
back on the Russ
But correctly,
point,
though.
then, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
then wouldn't that
exactly.
be
You don't
like
wanna
fair to
overstep
say that
your
Russ
same-
fell off then?
You
yeah,
wanna
that's
go
what I'm
the
saying. I
same
feel like
road
it's
that
time
you've
for
been
Russ to
before.
start changing up his
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially on flows and everything, like you were saying. Like if you've been, especially for people that've been on long games, like you can't go down the same path you did before with the same flow.
But when it comes to Russ, like when it comes to like that nigga's choruses and shit like that, you can already know
Nah, he
what
got-
to expect
He
when
got
you're
the
gonna listen
choruses
to
down.
it.
He got,
It's
Yeah.
not that though, but I'm saying like you can already know what to expect. I'm not talking shit about it.
nah.
Yeah.
You just know what to expect when you're
Yeah.
gonna listen to the song.
I fuck with his hooks. I think
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that ruins it a little bit. You know?
Nah, 'cause sometimes those hooks are what killed it. Like as in like in the good way.
Yeah, no, but I'm not talking about how the hook. I'm not saying the hooks ruined it. I'm just saying the fact that you got like already that expectation of what it's gonna be when you're gonna listen to it.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
nah.
anything bad about
I
them,
feel that like
his music.
Like
I'm not.
after like listening to a couple Russ songs, you know, it gets like repetitive, even though it's not the same. But it's still like it feels the same style and everything. I mean that happens with most artists. I feel like you listen to one artist a lot, you get tired of their music. You gotta change it up.
And that's what people complain about the baby for. You know, I mean, like the baby makes the same damn music.
Yeah, I feel like
All
the
the
only reason we
time.
feel like that about Russ even
Yeah,
more
but
is
I
because
feel
he
like
drops
the-
so much.
The only
too.
reason why the baby, I guess, like you say, went down a little bit is because the whole social media thing that happened with him.
What happened with
What
that?
yeah, what happened?
What it's called? I guess I think he said something either. I think some homophobic thing with transgender.
But that
shit.
only affected the baby
Yeah.
like with like a certain fan base. The baby has a core fan base that are going to listen to
I know
his
your
music
fans don't
regardless,
care
just
most of
because
the
they
time.
like that kind
No,
of
but I'm
music.
saying like some of that
Facts.
affects. They put it like they're
Hey.
trying to push it on social
Spider
media.
bug.
Basically, his music's
It's like
hers.
coming down.
Oh fuck!
Oh hell no.
It's gonna become Spider-Man.
Basically,
No, no,
if
no,
you
no,
listen
no,
to
no,
the
no.
baby,
So
you
you
know
crush
what
it.
you know what it should be expected. Basically,
Hold on, I'll move.
so don't get over here offended when you listen to it. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
That's how I
think like
feel.
drill music or
It's like
rap music.
if you're gonna
is-
listen to something that's gonna offend you,
Ew.
why are you listening to it? You feel me?
You got napkins?
Listen to some other type of music, something softer. You know?
where did that was like.
I don't fucking know.
Spider just decided to come down and die.
He's like, I'm so excited,
Bro
man.
could have stayed up there.
He just wanted to be part of the podcast and we fucked him up.
You were invited.
Speaking about this, you know, it's like-
Say if you guys want to hear what I have to say about it. So no, we don't actually. Matter of fact.
matter of fact, you're done.
You're done.
Any last words? That fucking sucks, bro.
You don't know what he wanted?
I just looked over and I see Spider coming down, and it's like part of me is like,
He's probably
should I say something like this? Probably
Dude, that shit
spikes
would've
the
came straight out to your
podcast
head.
up a little bit, you know. But then the other part of me is like, nah, I'm not gonna be that dude.
Thank you.
Yo, if it did that on him, it's just like this man's like I'm gonna scare this man. Then you're like, he's right there. Fuck, this man gave me.
Like if I would have felt that damn thing, I would have flipped
Well, I
this
know my
table.
Dude, I
over.
would-
spiders. That thing wasn't venomous.
That's
Fuck
Daddy
that.
Longling, wasn't it?
No,
No, I don't think it was.
no, that was not a daddy long.
It looked like.
But it wasn't a brown recluse or black widow. So
I just don't want it on
We
me.
would've
That's
lived.
point blank. I don't give a fuck if it's venomous, not venomous. I just don't want that shit on me. Fuck spiders.
You don't like spiders?
They're good for the ecosystem. They're great insects. I just do not want them on me.
I mean,
Well-
there's people that like them as pets. Like, they're supposed to be chill.
I mean, that's straight for them.
have y'all seen how much they're
Yeah,
finding
yes.
out about jumping spiders and how intelligent
They are no. I have seen that. I have.
Like you can train them. Apparently, you can train jumping spiders for like to do handshakes.
Oh, true.
Really?
Like the little ones, yeah. Like you can teach them with like if you go with your pinky and then you tap like one side, eventually it'll learn to tap its one side as well. It's like really crazy what some people are learning and like
pretty dope.
teaching their jumping spiders.
They have the best
Yeah.
vision of all the spiders too.
Yeah, I think they have like the best vision and they're also the smartest. Like that's because of the whole jumping, because you know, like they have to be able to calculate where they're gonna land from what and what's
Oh, facts.
possible.
'Cause it's so precise. and
Yeah,
shit.
that
you're
like
right.
intelligence is
Like what is it
apparently
like
evolved.
geometry and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently like they're like the smartest spider. They make very good pets. Like this, they
I
learn
could
to
never,
like not
though.
bite the guy
So I
that
would
gives
not
them
have
the
them.
crickets. You know, like
That's
what's better,
fucking. That's pretty lit.
finger blood or cricket? They usually pick the cricket.
Damn.
Damn.
He's on there.
Y'all be seeing the damn videos of like the people that put the insects to fight?
Yeah, I love those.
You know what I'm talking about?
Praying mantis
Nick-
versus
Yeah.
scorpion.
Praying mantis versus scorpion versus centipede.
How you feel?
They even have the damn videos
Yo,
with
you
the.
gonna say anything in this podcast?
Yeah, let's get your opinion. Come on,
sure.
Come on, Papa Chulo.
come on. Let's get your opinion on. What do you have to say about
Let's
spiders?
spice this up
Oh,
actually.
he hates
What is your opinion on Trump and Biden?
That's his knowledge right there. I think.
This is where we
This
need
is
you to
his
come
own.
in.
This is his own.
Trump 2025. That motherfucker.
25, bro. Bro, that's not even an election year.
He's coming back better than ever. Joe Biden is a dumb motherfucker. He should stop
Hold on. Let's not be talking about intelligence. You said 2025, my guy.
It's 2024.
Yeah. He'll be back. Don't worry.
Hit him out of the year.
Spiders. I don't give a fuck about them bitches. If one of them comes in on me, I'm gonna shoot it.
You're gonna shoot it
You're gonna shoot him.
Damn.
with your wait. What do you call it? What was it? The musket, the musket gun or whatever the fuck they used to use. No.
The Talibanis? RPG.
Never mind. Never mind.
Come on,
Don't listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just talking shit.
Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe.
I have no
Sleepy
I
Joe?
have no words for
Sleepy
Sleepy
Joe.
Joe.
Sleepy
No,
Joe.
Sleepy
honest
Joe
with
and
you.
Orange.
An orange man.
Orange Man and Sleepy Joe. That should be like a Marvel series.
I mean, why?
Orange Man and Sleepy Joe.
By lunchtime, that motherfucker wouldn't be able to tell you what he had for breakfast.
Bro, what are you talking? He wouldn't be able to tell you what he's eating while he's eating it.
2025 Orange Man strikes again.
That's fucked.
The funny part
how's
is
that
that's
controlling our
that's,
shit?
that's true.
I mean, if I'm
How's
gonna
that
say it,
controlling
I'm
our
gonna say
shit?
it. Bring Obama back. I'd rather have that motherfucker over Joe motherfucker.
At least he was coherent. He can talk.
Hold up. Did y'all hear Obama got COVID?
Did he?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
apparently recently, like this past week.
Oh, that's wild.
Didn't the Queen get COVID too? Of England?
I don't know about that
Yeah.
one. I
Yeah,
just
she-
know that I saw Barack Obama's
Don't
tweet.
even get
Yeah,
me
he'll be
started.
okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, he'll live. That's the whole point.
What?
Like he put that out. Like, yeah, thank
Oh,
God I'm vaccinated.
vaccine?
Blah 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 blah. You know.
Vaccinated. Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
Are you?
Nah.
Yes.
Yo, was it like really every other person was
Yeah.
vaccinated? And not
Are you
him?
vaccinated?
Fuck no.
So we got, hold up, you know, maybe, hold up. That would be a good idea for y'all's next podcast, like why we got the vaccine versus not getting the vaccine.
Y'all saw the new Pfizer document that came out?
Dude, it's coming out with a 4 booster.
Bruh,
Yeah, they're gonna
fuck
have to take
that.
a 4.
Oh wait,
Fourth
have
one
you
now?
two, hold up, have
Yeah.
you two gotten your boosters yet?
I only got 2.
So like
That's
the
all.
original
Yeah,
two.
you gotten all your boosters. Have you gotten your boosters? No,
I haven't got
got
any
my
of 'em.
boosters either.
I don't want to get my boosters.
But you
No,
don't need
don't
them.
do that.
You don't need
That's
them.
like getting half a shot. Like you wouldn't want half of a drug, would you?
I don't know, bro.
You have
No, I
your
want the
boosters?
thing.
But that shit don't work.
Do you have your boosters?
No, but I am going to get them.
Hmm.
There's one thing that it's gonna. I don't want to sound dumb or nothing like that, but at the end of the day, like, I agree in the fact that they said that like this was supposed to be something that was supposed to help from jump. Like, I don't know why the fuck there needs to be so many goddamn vaccines going in my body, though. You know, like I get
That's
it.
a little different.
I get it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't go against getting the boosters. I just,
Yeah, dude.
you know what I'm
Because-
saying?
Because it's not going away fast enough for it. Because it's just mutating
Like
very quickly, and then we're not getting rid of it fast enough that it gets time to
They're not even-
Like this, that's like it's like me giving you guys like me giving you a burger and being like, here, eat this burger and it's never gonna make you hungry again. And the next thing you know, like,
Do the flu shot.
Huh?
It really is.
Just like
And then next thing you know, you get
Well-
hungry, and then I'm like, oh, here's another burger. This one is guaranteed
So,
to not make
you
you.
know, if you get chickenpox, right? Later on in life, you can get something called SARS. I believe it's called.
Yeah,
Shingles.
shingles.
Shingles. So there's essentially like, even though that you've already had chickenpox and you're immune to chickenpox, it can still evolve to something else
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what those boosters are there for. Now, yeah, there is a level of, because we've all had the chickenpox shot, that none of us will ever have shingles or chickenpox. I'm pretty sure. Like, all of us are vaccinated.
I've never had chickenpox before.
I never had chickenpox
If
either.
you're
Once, that's it.
vaccinated from chickenpox, you can't get shingles. Because what shingles is that you've got chickenpox, you've survived, and later on you've gotten like a minuscule version of chickenpox, but your body knows how to fight it off efficiently. Or something like that. But like that's kind of my point to you, is that, again, COVID could be a similar thing. That these boosters could be like shingle shots, if you want to look at
I
it like
hear you.
that.
I mean, they say natural immunity is supposed to protect you too, though. Like once you've already had COVID.
Oh, that is true too, but like there is like the level of, think about this man's voice compared to like 3 years ago compared to now. Like I still stamp that he was one of the first people in our state and around this area to possibly have gotten COVID. Because y'all remember he
Yeah.
lost his voice the same month COVID came out. Swear to God on that.
Right
So-
before.
What I swear on that as well.
So your
is
voice
that-
has been like that since
since
that
the month COVID came out, his voice did that.
But it was right before COVID popped.
Like right before it
That's fucking
officially came
crazy,
out.
son.
That he was sick as shit. He was going to the doctor. He like apparently they.
I thought
said-
you were just like this for like a
There was
week or
There
something.
was no test. There was no, they tested me for whatever they could.
But
Nothing
there was
came
no
back
COVID. There was no
positive.
COVID test at the moment.
So I
Because they didn't
swear
exist
that like
yet.
the vaccine does have its ups. That it prevents you from that it
But he hasn't
it's like
had
a
it.
cold.
He doesn't have it. Did he get it again?
3 times.
Yeah.
Possibly 4.
And listen to this man.
Shit.
So that's kind of where I think the vaccine does have its ups. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Just 'cause you have the vaccine doesn't mean you can't.
You know,
get
Lauren's
COVID.
had COVID, right? My mom has had COVID.
Yeah.
I've been around people with COVID. We're all smokers. I
Have you-
smoke a pack
have
a
you
day.
had
My
COVID?
mom smokes a pack
Have
a
you
day.
had COVID?
I don't. I have not.
haven't.
I have not had
Me
COVID,
either.
but I've been around people. With
I got
COVID.
COVID
Same
when
here.
it came out. Like,
Listen to our voices
right before it
compared
came
to
out.
his.
Yeah,
I got
That's
it in
kinda where,
November
like,
of
I am a little
2019.
skeptical on the whole situation.
Like-
Yeah, mine-
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care. Like
Of when?
everyone should be able to make their own
June,
choices.
January
that's my
2019.
biggest thing. That
Yeah.
is my biggest thing. Is
No,
this,
2020,
the
right?
vaccine mandate that pisses
Yeah, I
me
got
off.
my shit in
Like, I got the
2019. I was in
vaccine because that's my-
California,
Yeah,
and I was
choice.
fucking
That's my
homeless,
choice.
dude.
Exactly.
You don't take
So
away
when I
my
was
choice
like-
to do that. I don't want the
Like
vaccine.
when I got
You
that
told
shit,
me
I'm
that,
like
I
here
get it.
struggling to like
Exactly.
live,
Like when you
and then
it's like you're
trying to
hungry.
like struggle
You're
to
also
like
making it
fucking like
sound-
sleep
making people
soundly
more
in this
skeptical
car
than
that
it
I'm
really
sleeping
is.
in, dude.
Why are you giving it?
Man,
Why
like, this
should
shit's
I
crazy,
have to
dude.
get it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's fucked up.
I mean, that on top of the fact
You
is
should
like,
advertise like if you want to be safe, you should get this, but not
Yeah.
be like or
Not force it on you.
Not be like, yo, you need
How
to
many
get
doctors
this.
have
I'm glad you're
shut you
okay,
down
though, dog.
before in life and been like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
They've
mean-
always recommended, hey, this is how you take care of yourself.
Unless
So
you're scared of needles, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I mean, that's like some
That
mafia
was
shit. Because at the
definitely
end of the day, like Pfizer's still getting paid for that. Like Pfizer's getting paid for the vaccine,
Yeah.
even though we're not paying for it. Like sometimes it's free for us. It's like it's paid by the government. Like Pfizer still gets paid. So it's like if they're forcing it on you, that's kind of sketch. Like, they're forcing you to buy their product.
well, I think that was another thing they brought up is how were they going to do a vaccine mandate when we don't have generalized health insurance? Like, how can you force someone to go to the doctor when they don't have health insurance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think that was one of the biggest things that actually prevented the vaccine mandate from even.
That's something this country fails in healthcare. Really
Yeah.
bad. Really bad.
Well,
That's
in
why they
some
really
ways,
hit you.
Well, it's balanced. It's balanced. I don't know.
yeah, I do
I don't think it's
it
too
is
bad.
balanced because
We have a lot of we have good healthcare. It's just expensive, but a lot of people come here.
But
to
we're
get
like
shit
we're
done.
one of the only countries that really pays for healthcare like that. In other
But, like-
countries, they get it for free.
But like that's also based on choice. So if you don't like a doctor, you can go, okay, I'm not paying this dude
Facts.
anymore. I'm gonna go to another doctor. Canada, you get put on a list. And
You
if
go
don't
where-
like the
yeah.
motherfucker. That
You go wherever
Welcome to
your
generalized health-
But it
coverage
can't
is.
be like that everywhere in Canada,
Not-
though.
I mean, that's most places.
You know, I can
places,
understand that.
that's
I can understand that being the
that's
general thing,
generalized
yeah.
healthcare at a federal level.
So you don't get to
yeah,
be
it
picky
is in
about
most
it. Yeah, you
places
don't get to
in
be
Canada.
picky about it. You just do whatever they'll cover.
Oh,
Like,
that's
yeah, you
fucking
move
crazy.
to another state in Canada, of course you're going to get a different doctor, but you know, you get what the healthcare system assigns
I mean,
to you
at the end of the
because
day, I feel like
generalized.
it's just
Yeah, I
you want to
hear
have competition because that always makes shit.
I'm
better.
not from
It just makes
fucking
service
Canada.
better.
I wouldn't know a goddamn thing.
Service and prices will always be better with competition, and I feel like that's why it's better here. Like, we have better healthcare than most countries for sure.
I just
Like,
feel
quality-wise.
there's more lenient on
Quality
payments, at
wise.
least.
I've also started to learn a lot of things like, you know, jobs aren't always perfect, but you know, you could work at FedEx, Taco Bell, or some of these really basic low-paying jobs and get healthcare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
And
healthcare is
people-
provided by
People
your
will
jobs
sleep
too.
on that because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm too good to make $10 an hour. Well, go get you a part-time job for $10 an hour, and then your real career, and you'll have health insurance.
Fact.
That is
You
true.
know, 70 hours a week is not like easy, and by no means have I ever done it, but it's
Yeah.
possible. If you really needed the health insurance like that, it's possible.
It's not for everyone,
That is true.
you know.
I mean, technically,
And some people get put in situations where they have real health issues and they can't even get it fixed because they can't afford the
Well,
health
see,
care
that
to do it.
is the endless loop
And then
right there.
that's where the thing is that people sometimes get sick and then they're like, oh well, fuck, I can't go to the hospital, and then they just wait till they're in like this critical condition to the point where they either die or it's just too damn late to do anything that's even fixable. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just saying, yeah, we could speak for some, but we can't speak for everybody.
I mean, yeah,
That's where I kind of liked Obama. Like the whole idea of Obamacare is that there was a generalized system that people could go into, and then there was also the you could handle it yourself
yeah.
kind of
I
idea.
think it's good to have like some balance for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
I do think we need to improve Obamacare because there are gaps. I believe I think it's
Yeah.
like 35,000 to like 46,000. If you make that, it is still overpriced or something like that. But I do think that the generalized healthcare isn't the answer. But sure as shit, like pure capitalism ain't the answer either.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of hospitals overcharge for shit too. Like, because there's like that you know, I guess it's like a life hack. You shouldn't really have to do this, but if you ask like for an itemized receipt from the hospital, you actually see what you're being charged for. A lot of times you can get the price down just from that, because they'll try to charge you for shit that you don't actually need to pay for.
Funny you say that, dude, because I had a hospital bill come in today for when I had COVID and I was in there. It was like $5,000 or $6,000 before insurance just because I got IV.
Uh,
Then it was like $1,300 after insurance, but still, like,
yeah,
These are
Just
ludicrous
for an
fucking prices.
yeah.
though.
You need to
For an
watch out.
IV,
Hospitals are
IV is
scammers.
crazy.
for an
Like,
IV to get some fluid to fucking save my ass, $6,000. Like,
yeah, because I mean I've seen stories where it's like someone was
Maybe
you know
1,000
checking out at the hospital.
it's
And they actually asked for an itemized receipt, and they saw they were getting charged like $500 for like a box of gloves. And it's like they didn't even get to keep the gloves or anything. It's just they just used those gloves, you know, for their treatment, and they're paying like $500 for the box. I was like,
It's like, we gotta use a box on your like.
I got in a car crash in 2018 and it almost fucking killed me. 42,000.
God damn.
I did not have insurance.
Oh my god.
42,000.
Fuck.
It's fucking insane.
Like I had to call a law firm to get them to, you know, handle that for me, but that was fucking crazy.
Sure,
Like,
they-
and
they
I was with that for years. 42,000.
They take advantage of the fact that it's life or death, so it's like you kind of don't really have a choice.
I mean, I'm grateful for what
Yeah.
they did to me. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
They take advantage of that
But-
shit. It's like because you need it, obviously. That sucks, man. Greedy people.
But there is always, again, like, if that dude was being underpaid, do you think you'd be sitting here right there today, you know?
Yeah.
Facts.
If that man's wasn't making $100, you know, getting the coffee he liked, eating what he wanted,
That's
not being
absolutely
stressed out at all.
I agree.
Facts.
I agree with you there.
That's all it would take is for him to shake that knife on one incision or just be like, you know what, I'm sick today. Fuck that dude. You know?
Yeah.
Nah, it is stressful being a doctor for sure.
That's how it is in Mexico. Fucking
Yeah.
Mexico, you're gonna wait for that doctor or you're gonna die. That's how it is in that bitch. I was in Mexico with pancreatitis and they fucking like that shit was about to burst. I had to wait for the doctor all damn night.
Yeah.
Like I got there at like 3 a.m. with an emergency and shit. And they're like, "Oh well, the doctor's not here. You guys got to wait till 7 in the morning. And if it gets really bad to where it bursts, we're gonna have to call the doctor. No, the other hospital and then the bigger town next to us to have a helicopter bring him over. And
Shit.
you know what I'm saying? But like they were really on that type of shit. Like if it bursts,
Then they charge you for the helicopter.
Right? They charge you so much extra for that shit.
yeah, no bullshit.
They're just looking for an excuse to charge you extra.
It's
man.
fucking Mexico. They can do whatever the fuck they want over there.
Fucking Mexico's even worse.
But the dental stuff for your
That
teeth
shit's
is really
expensive.
cheap over there.
Yeah.
For dentists,
Yeah, for dentists over there, it's really cheap.
because they're doing a cheap job. High key.
Yeah, they just rip that shit out of your face.
They got pliers.
Stick the wooden one in. Alright, that'll be $50.
50 pesos.
Nah, but there's actually some good dentists in Mexico. High key.
Is it like
They've
just
been
something
getting-
that for some reason Mexico has put a large education
They've
system
been,
into?
yeah, just in medical field in general. To be honest, they've been improving.
My
on
mom,
that.
that's what she does. She usually, if it's stuff for her teeth, she'll go to Mexico, then do it here. But she knows she'll pay less money to just buy the ticket to go over there and buy money to do her teeth.
And sit in the hotel?
The hotel,
And heal up?
no,
and
the
everything?
hotel we have our own house, so we just stay at the house.
Oh, okay, yeah, that changes a lot then.
So that's what I'm saying. Like for her, it's cheaper to do that than do it here.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, if you're getting like big stuff done, it's pretty
Like
expensive.
filling and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Like yeah.
That's another thing about FedEx, man. They do dental and health insurance.
Do they?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Isn't it? You have to be working there for like 2 years now.
Yeah, but if I have my old ID, I might be able to get like the time continuation.
I think I can do that with where I work right now too at the restaurant.
So take advantage of it if you can. It's not cheap, man.
Yeah, rip them all out and give me fake ones. I don't know how long I'm gonna be working here.
Abuse it.
So that's Sleepy Joe, huh? That bastard.
Man, we can go on for like a whole podcast if we really want to go on about him. There's a lot to say.
That fucking bastard.
What do you guys think about what he did? What he's doing with Ukraine and Russia?
I actually think that's the best thing he's ever done in office so
He
far.
probably doesn't even know
Eh,
he did it.
I think he has handled that the best he has handled anything.
He's
I
not
mean, it's kinda
handling
his
like
fault,
Trump
to
would
be
have handled
honest.
it, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I feel like it's his fault for it.
I'm just being honest.
But if you really think about it, he could have said it before.
Nigga, Trump would've handled that shit.
Have y'all really like seen?
It wouldn't
the
have happened
videos?
with Trump in
Hold
office.
up,
So that's
hold
the
up,
thing.
Hold up. Have y'all seen the videos of the fact that this war in Ukraine, and there are people in Ukraine that swear to you this war has been going on for over 20 years.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hip. It's been
That
happening since
it
before,
hasn't
like,
gotten
Obama.
publicized until recently. So if you want to blame Joe Biden for anything, it's just to be quite fair. And trust me, I do not like what he did in the Middle East.
Nah,
in the
I'm
West
not
last
blaming
year.
him for the war, but
But
it's his fault. It's escalated right now.
I still think you can't really blame him because Putin's the one that sent the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
over.
but if you've seen, there's an interview where he said, where he like said in like a press conference, where he kind of gave permission to Putin, where he said like, if it's just like a minor incursion, we might not do anything about it. And it's like that kind of gives like Putin the impression that it's okay, whereas Trump
I think what he
threatened
was trying to
Putin.
do is just prevent full scale invasion. Because what that kind of sounds like to me is like, yeah, if you have a couple infantrymen having a border dispute, NATO has no reason to get involved in that. Much like what's going on in India and China, like them dudes are always shooting each other over the Himalayas, right?
Yeah.
And we're never getting involved in that. Why? Because it's never a full-scale invasion. They're never sending whole tanks. They're never getting their fleets involved and so forth. So what I think Trump or Biden may have been saying is, kind of implying that a border dispute is a border dispute. A full-scale invasion, though, is kind of different. So, kind of in the political world, that could have been very easily like, hey, you could kind of do what you're trying to do without setting the world off, setting the world aflame, 'Cause, I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it.
I mean, I see that, but at the same time, I feel like he could have done more to scare off Putin from doing that, because the whole time, like we've known from the beginning that Putin's been wanting to do this, and that's why Trump threatened Putin. Like if he tried to do anything, he would like attack, he would like nuke them, and a lot of people said like he's crazy, he's gonna start World War III, but like low-key, that's what kept Putin from doing anything. Is like keeping him on his toes. You don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't disagree with that, but I think where the point that I'm coming off of is that when we're looking at what Biden has done during his presidency, this has kind of been the best thing that he has
Well, if you
done.
compare it to everything else,
That's kind of where I'm coming from, is that we're moving forward with this man. Let's not drag him back to what he was acting like last year. Like, he was being semi-productive. He's not the best thing.
Is it really him that's actually doing all that, though, or is it someone else?
I mean, I would hope not as my vice president, because I hate her.
she's the worst.
I
man.
hate her.
He's calling Obama. Hey,
I
so
hope
what should I do?
Say, yo, Obama.
See, that again, is that the worst thing to have is someone that's calling a president we like?
Actually,
for
there is a
advice?
conspiracy theory about that, where some people think Obama low-key was trying to like run like a third term, but he just like got Biden in there
A lot of people did.
because he
ask
actually
Obama to do
said
that.
it himself. He said it before that if he could, he would try to.
Well, get it
So
third.
yeah, like he's actually said it like publicly. So a lot of people think that's what he's trying to do right now, is like have Biden in his place and basically run a third term for him. Because there has been like recordings of him saying it, but it's technically not really any proof that he's actually doing it. That's just the theory.
Where you get that burger from?
Hey, you still want the burger now?
Yeah, what is it? No, but what is it?
Cheeseburger. It's in the brown bag.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Real life just petted this dude.
I seen a paragraph posted by Mr. Joe Biden the other day, and it was so professional. Ain't no way in hell he wrote that shit. There's no way.
He said that shit was too coherent.
It was better than something that I would type.
I understood every word that came out of that dude's mouth.
That made too much sense. Nah.
What? Damn, what the fuck?
That guy can't even say
Did he just
his own
wake up?
name.
Oh my god,
So,
no.
that's funny.
He's off his meds.
It's crazy. If I ever become like that, you have every right
Yo,
to say it.
speaking of meds, did you guys watch the State of the Union?
No.
Nah, Loki Nancy Pelosi looked like she was high as fuck the whole time.
Probably was.
Dude, she looked so out of it. She was just like zoned out. And you remember the video I showed you too, where Biden was in the middle of speaking about Afghanistan, and he's talking, bro, Loki. This part pissed me off. He's talking about Afghanistan, and he's talking about the soldiers, and he brings up this one part. He says, our soldiers were over there in Afghanistan, and they were breathing in toxic smoke. And as he's saying that, Nancy Pelosi gets up and she goes like this. She's like all excited and she can't even like contain herself. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? So why are you getting excited about him talking about soldiers breathing in toxic smoke?
I saw that.
So you getting too excited over that? She got too excited over that. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the part that made me laugh was like,
Bitch was doing some good cocaine.
the funny part was, I feel like even Kamala Harris noticed. Like, you see her like look over. She's like, "What the?" She does like a double take.
2 hours later, she became a meme. like something exciting would happen, then she's like,
Bro, that shit was weird though. That shit made me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? Like after
Like actually watching it live, it's just like I don't know.
I didn't see it live, but I saw the
Really
video.
was
so,
in-
It was weird.
I only saw the movie.
I was watching the whole State of the Union. That felt so uncomfortable, man.
I was telling everyone that there was this video on TikTok of fucking Volodymyr Zelensky. That's his name, right? Zelensky.
Yeah.
He was like in this show, and he was playing piano next to this other guy, but they were playing piano with their dick, like they were bouncing it like this, like
Oh yeah, because he used to be a comedian.
they were bouncing it like that, and then they showed fucking Vladimir Putin singing in a concert. Oh, it's a thrill on Blueberry Hill. And it said, these are the two dudes that are beefing right now. I'm like, that's fucked up. That's just funny as shit, though.
Speaking of the two dudes beefing right now, how are y'all on that Kanye and Pete shit?
Oh my god, bro. That shit's fucking
He
crazy.
dropped that
see
one music
Pete
video,
send
right?
that picture?
Saved by.
Because Kanye is like, where you at? Because they were beefing, and Pete sends a picture of him in his old bed with Kim going in bed with your wife. And like Kanye is like pissed about it because he's like, my daughter shouldn't be on TikTok and a whole bunch of other shit. Like they were like mad beefing. That shit, like y'all should read into that shit for real. Like,
I feel like Pete's just a dude trying to get some pussy, and then Kanye's just getting in the way of it.
Nah,
That's it.
He's trying to piss him off. Pete's trying to piss him off.
nah, because apparently Pete and Kanye used to be friends. Like Kanye used to invite
Oh,
Pete
really?
over to like family dinners and shit
Nuh-uh.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Oh shit.
You got and then
Like
Kanye dropped that,
literally
that
just
music
suck your
video, that
wife,
song.
and then is letting your
He
wife
straight up
doing
wrote a
That's
song
everything
that he wants to
fucked
kill
you
Pete
want your
Davidson.
wife doing with your kids.
And he's literally like a music video. He's killing him and burying him alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
So
Kanye's
fun.
biggest thing is that he didn't want any of his babies being on the internet like him
Yeah.
and his wife were. And the minute that they split up, she started doing TikToks with the kids.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Damn.
That nigga do be right though. He does have a right to say what the fuck he
he's
wants.
trying to protect them
You know,
because
and
that
do what he
shit
wants
fucks
with
them
his
up in the
kids.
future. So
I
you
did
don't.
see a post about what are they going to tell their kids when they grow up for all the shit they see about them on the internet. Like, fuck.
That's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad.
Have you seen Kim Kardashian talking about people need to go to work, and then people are like the work, and then it's her porn.
Oh yeah, because isn't there like a video of the two of them?
Her and Ray J.
Yeah, Ray J.
And she's like going off about how you need to work and surround yourself with people that want to go to work. And like her biggest wasn't her biggest thing is when she released that sex
Yep.
tape to Pornhub.
It's made her
Was when
famous.
she made the most money.
Good. That's crazy.
Apparently, she was dating Nick Cannon when that sex tape released, and they broke up because of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's just she's been sleeping with niggas friends.
Yeah,
all
right, I was
the
gonna say
time.
she's been around.
Damn. She's been backstabbing.
Eduardo, that's somebody's mom, man.
I don't care. The fuck. She did it to herself.
Facts. Facts.
I mean, I think that Kanye should just forget about that whole Pete shit and just do his dad thing and his
Yeah.
artist thing, and you know what I'm saying?
I do always the whole
Like-
skeet thing's kind of childish.
Yeah.
How he started calling him skeet.
Like if she's out there trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy. It's much easier because at the end of the day, that nigga's still a person. That shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you were married to that bitch.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think he kind of fucked up by having his expectations so high, knowing exactly who he was marrying. Like he knew exactly who he was marrying, what the fuck she does,
Especially when
what the
she's-
fuck her family does.
Especially when she like lost that like ring in that lake. Yo.
No, I didn't see that. I don't know.
Oh
what that-
yeah.
Like an engagement ring or something like that. Like
She lost a ring in the lake.
Yeah.
A couple million, bro. I just like she lost that joint.
They're like, it's fine. They're like, no.
Nigga, where's that
She's like,
lake? I'm about to go.
I'm about to go scuba diving.
Right, for real shit. I think it's their under property, so it's
I don't
not
care.
that big of a deal, but still, yo, like shit, that ring's in there. In years from now, when that what's it called? Like you're right, that's an expensive ass spot for sure. Imagine one fucking like a fish eating that shit, so you can't even find it.
I mean, if a fish ate it, it's gonna come back out.
It will. They'll probably cut his guts up and everything. It'll probably be like,
I'll be in the endless cycle where he gets eaten by another fish, and then it ends up in another fish's gut, and then that fish gets eaten by another fish.
so you can never
Someone,
find it.
someone catches
cycles.
that fish, someone takes it home.
Yeah, right.
He eats the
Facts,
fish.
like facts. It's
Man,
like,
you go to
oh,
another-
wait, why is it so hard? Yo, Mom!
You're proposing to me? It's like
the fuck? Yo, I just found this real. What you
But it's
mean?
really the frog hopping away.
shut the frog hopping away.
The only ones that are gonna find that ring is the ones that are gonna see it when the damn lake dries up. Probably some aliens or some shit.
This shit's gonna be worthless back then. By then,
Fuck no. Give me the address to that bitch. We gonna get rich. 1,000 for you. 1,000 for you.
He said 1,000 when it's worth millions. Like,
Rich, here's $1,000.
Not even a couple hundred thousand. He just said 1,000 for you. I'll keep the rest of the million.
1,000 for you.
Hell yeah, man. I got this month's car payment. Fuck yeah.
I'm rich.
Fuck you, assholes.
On YouTube, they be giving $1 million giveaways for stupider shit too.
For real, bro. Oh my god, here's $10,000 for breathing. Hold this stick. You just won $20.
Thank you, Mr. Beast.
Basically, I wish I was one of those people. Those
Mr.
I want to
Beast?
be one of those.
I
videos.
don't know where that dude lives. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's North Carolina.
Is it?
Is it really?
I think so.
Yeah, like
That's
I've
pretty
always
good. Oh,
thought
so he
that
lives close.
Yeah, very close to us. Because I
I think he
remember
goes
one
to. I
time.
think he goes to Myrtle too. Like every once in a while.
Yeah, he's gone to Myrtle. I think he's also gone to some places in Virginia too. Because like, have you seen his car dealership video?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
he gave away free cars. Like,
Yeah. He just-
he did
literally
that.
just
I'm pretty
pop
sure
up
that
in
was
his-
in Virginia.
Oh,
Oh what?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
she.
Damn it,
I'm
bro.
about to have to pull up to one of
Bro,
those.
I gotta be on my 10 toes, bro.
Yo,
What,
Mr.
another
Beast,
giveaway?
come this way. It's like,
I mean, if you're consistent, he'll
It's like,
recognize
he's
you.
gonna be like, "Where you going?" I'm going. It's like it's an 8-hour drive. It's like, yeah, it's a free car. Who's coming with me? He can drive my drive
Yeah,
my
if he
car back.
starts
And,
recognizing you, you know when he does the $1 Million game shows where it's like last
shit, I
person
go for
take
myself,
money
too.
off the box.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can
some
probably be in
people end
there.
up
Yeah.
on them.
Get like a U-Haul going down there.
Nah,
coming
man, that'd be
back with the car.
Just be consistent, and you might be able to be Mr. Beast.
That's what I say. 40 bucks to go down and you come back. I pay 40 bucks.
Shouts
for a
out,
car.
Mr. Beast. This is Ego, by the way. Giving you a shouts out. You ever listen to
Hit
this
me up.
podcast? You know I was the one. Ego. That's Diego. That's my motherfucking name. Diego. All right. You
That's
can
that
come.
ego.
Yeah,
Ego,
man,
Diego.
we're gonna have to wrap this segment up. I feel like we got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, can you only put an hour up?
Just per segment, we're gonna have to cut it and then continue again. Puta.
For 176.
Listen, a lot of people are going driving down to Texas right now for a big street racing event. I know people driving RVs down to Texas, pulling a trailer with a race car in it. So imagine the money you're going to spend. You're probably going to go, what, 400 miles before you need to fill up? Less than that? Getting like 6 miles a gallon? I mean, shit, you're going to fill up probably every 4 hours. Almost $1,000 every fill up
Just to get there.
just to get there.
That's ridiculous.
That's wild.
That's insane.
The gas right now, dude. Shit.
That's ridiculous.
So now you're talking?
Yeah, dude.
So when it comes to gas prices right now, so you can't stay quiet about that shit.
He said, I'm actually going to get myself a real live horse Mustang.
Right.
Like, not
Might
the.
have, might have to start having to learn how to ride a horse.
Get an actual Jaguar, bro.
Razor scooter. Them scooters with a seat on it.
Get the
Yeah,
electric
get a birdie.
scooter.
Get a
All
birdie.
Harold Kumar and shit.
Or bird. I think it's bird or birdie.
But imagine that shit becoming the future, though, back to horse riding because gas prices are too damn high for us to afford.
Shit, I wouldn't be too mad.
Fuck it.
Bro, that's why we
Fuck
electric
yeah.
cars, bro. An electric, like that's what we have these. Bro. That's what
we
I
still
was
pay
trying
for.
to say.
We still need oil for that
But
It's the same
electric
shit.
cars are
What?
fucking expensive.
for electric cars. So
They
what do you
are.
think? Yeah, the charging stations still run on gas, basically. It's-
What? It's not solar powered.
I mean,
Huh?
not solar power is not that strong to like charge. Solar power energy is not there yet.
Pushing P.
I mean, I think it is there. It's just like it's just not been sold to consumers yet.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm
I mean, it probably
selling
is like
It's
to
more
like
like a-
private
like-
corporations.
Think about it,
but,
like corporate. You call it, like exactly
Fucking,
what
I
it
mean, the
said,
government's always
corporations.
ahead. I'm sure the government got some crazy tech.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go on for another 2 months. No,
Two
in the
what?
summer, all of a sudden, fucking Iran blows up, or Ukraine, or whatever the fuck it's called. Gas price is gonna be $1.25. Everybody's gonna be living life. This time next year, fucking monkeys are gonna come out.
They need to put you in the Onion. You need to be in the
Babylon
Onion.
beef.
You ever seen the Onion on YouTube? Oh, not a true Republican then.
Talking about like the news are like the news source, right?
Yeah, they're the
It's
news.
like, yeah, it's like the Babylon Bee. It's like they make like satire headlines and shit.
Stay away from everything, man.
But those geeks sometimes.
I live under a fucking rock.
But those geeks sometimes they be saying some of the funniest shit.
Some of this should be a little ludicrous. They be a little too overboard with the shit.
It's funny because they be making up like some crazy headlines that it's like supposed to be fake, but that shit
Or you
sounds
could be
sweet
on
as fuck
Alex
sometimes.
Jones or on Jesse Ventura.
What are your guys' thoughts on concealed carry?
What do you mean? My thoughts on it?
Are you with it or you against it?
Fuck it. Second Amendment means all rights. Right to bear arms.
Because I just got my concealed.
Good shit. Good
I
shit.
mean, I always carry it anyways, because,
I'm a huge believer in guns
yeah.
and in gun rights.
I mean, if you look at the stats, like most places that have like the most like slack gun laws are usually the safest places. It's usually the places with the more gun laws that are more dangerous.
I'd rather be safe than sorry with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if somebody has a gun,
I want to have a gun, but as a felon, I don't know how I can describe to the judge once I get caught to avoid the years that I'm going to get for having that gun as to why I have that gun.
it's happened to me before where I had a gun in my face. I had mine on me, but one of my people reached for it and get shot.
Yeah, it's too late at that point. You just would have it before.
So
Like,
just because you have it doesn't mean you can always use it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
just because you have it doesn't mean it's your first choice to go to. You know,
You could be like, "Hey, look," and then he'll turn around and then just.
but I'd rather have it.
Yeah, for sure
when
though.
I can,
For sure.
Yeah,
Use
no,
it.
for sure.
then
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, gun laws, all they do is stop law-abiding citizens from getting guns. Because criminals don't give a fuck. Criminals are, they're already criminal. They're gonna get the gun,
one way or another.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're thinking about like committing a crime with a gun, the fact that it's illegal to buy a gun's not gonna stop you. If you're trying to rob a store, you're not gonna give a
But there's a
fuck.
good security that you feel when you do have a gun on you. I'll tell you that.
Nah,
much,
that's
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. That's what I'm
So-
saying. I feel like everyone should just have access to it. It's like- so if you really want a gun to commit a crime, you're gonna get a gun.
Yeah, go get a gun one way or
Yeah,
another.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you might as well just make it easier for citizens
Like,
so
for
they can
instance,
defend themselves.
My dad's cousin has a pizza place down in Norton. 2 weeks ago, it got robbed. The guy walks in, pistol whips the guy at the counter, goes into the kitchen, shoots at 2 employees, starts shooting at them. From 5 feet away, he misses them. How
From
lucky-
5 feet away?
Yeah, so like from you, they
That's
miss
fucking
them.
crazy, yeah.
So they run out on the camera, and he's shooting at them out the front. Shoots out all the windows. They didn't have nothing to defend themselves. They didn't have guns. They don't have concealed carry.
Yeah. A lot of times, all you need is just to you don't even have to actually shoot them, hit them. Sometimes you just shoot back, and they just see some resistance.
You
They
just
bounce.
pop a shot, they're gone.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh shit, this dude got a gun. Let's go. That's all you need sometimes. Sometimes you don't even need to actually hit them. Sometimes just seeing the gun, honestly. They just see you have a gun, let's bounce.
Because I saw the full video, dude, and I'm like, fuck that. Like, if the first guy had a gun, because the dude walked in with a gun in his hand. So if you're behind the counter and you see that, you have a gun, you pull that shit right out.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's something good that comes to having the freedom of being able to use guns and shit
For
like
sure.
that.
Like you always want to be
Because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like if you like give the citizens guns, you know, and you're just like, here, take them. I feel like they'll probably be a little more responsible than you would give them credit for.
Yeah,
For sure.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, think about it this way: everyone can get any drug they want, like at all. Like you can always find a way to get a drug. It's the same shit with guns. Like if you want to find a gun, doesn't
I've always had this theory with guns. If you knew everybody had the same gun you did, you probably think a little bit more before you just let it rip, because
exactly.
You know, whatever caliber, whatever gun you're about to pull off on somebody or pull out on somebody, that very gun, you know, it can be shot back at you.
Yeah, and the fact that that really makes people like think before doing some crazy shit. Just knowing that someone not like the person that you're about to attack can have a gun too, that makes you think about it before you do some crazy shit. It's just like, yeah.
You bark up the wrong tree, you know? And if everyone has that same caliber, that same gun.
I mean, I've seen stories like of shit happening like that in Texas, where it's like someone tries to shoot up a store or something. And since it's Texas, most people have guns. Everyone starts pointing a gun at you. You're just like, oh fuck.
that might actually de-escalate
Yeah,
the
exactly.
situation.
You just stop, freeze up, and you're like, oh fuck. You stop.
But
Whatever
around
you're
here,
doing.
there's a lot of people that carry, but there's a lot of people that don't.
Yeah,
There's a lot that are scared to even have.
that's the problem. A lot of people are scared of guns. So that's the first step. You gotta stop being scared of them.
I mean, the chances of you having a gun here in this area and having to like really use it like that are not that, not that high. You know
Nah,
what
but
I'm
it's good to
saying?
have it just in case.
Yeah, but you never.
So I mean, that's why there's so many people that are also comfortable without having the gun because, you know. But you never know though, like you said, you guys say, you never
At the end
know.
of the day, I don't carry my gun around. I feel like I don't need to.
Yeah.
But when I come out at night, I always have it. You never know.
Yeah,
You pull up to a gas station, you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. You
For
pull
sure.
up to fucking, either by yourself in the McDonald's drive-through, you don't know what the fuck's going to come out the parking lot over there, come up to you. Like,
Once I've started reading up on like recorded cases
Yeah.
of what gang initiations
did I
actually
just tell
are,
you that? No, I told you that earlier.
and like what they send people to do to join a gang, you start to realize very quickly you can start defending yourself, because it's all it takes is being by yourself in the right corner.
yeah.
You know, someone been sitting at that gas station for 8-12 hours and they see that blind spot, all they're waiting is for the wrong guy to step there.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of the gang activity close to here, though. Like, this area is not a bad area. Cross that bridge, you get into Manassas, it's a different ballgame. It really is. I mean, there's
Really
just
is.
fucking random people all over the streets. Like, you don't
What do you
see-
guys think of the idea of criminals being able to get the rights to their guns after 7 years of
I feel like
being
one-
I
one-
feel
okay?
like we should focus more on their voting rights getting returned.
Yeah.
that for
Um,
sure.
like,
They,
you know,
the beautiful thing about that in Nevada, as a criminal, I was able to vote.
see, like the biggest thing is like felons always want to bitch about the fact that they can't have guns, and I can tell you right now, any felon that comes up to me and is immediately like, "I should have my gun rights back," shouldn't, because you're not worried about your voting rights, which is your more important right.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, if someone
Thanks.
came at me as a felon or like, "Man, I really want my voting rights back," I can get behind that and then
Thanks.
evolve from that. Starting right back on "Give me back my 9mm." I don't know about that one.
So, do you deserve it? First of all,
Once you're a felon, you may change, but it's always.
I think it depends what it was too. Sometimes
Yeah, drug
That's what I'm
offenses
saying, though.
should be treated very different.
Why can't there be like some place that you could like write a letter to, be like, hey, you know what? I did this and this and
you
that,
can,
but I made
it
up
has to
for
get
it like
checked
this
by
and
the
that.
governor himself.
I think it really depends what
You can?
your crime
Yeah, you have to
was.
write a letter. I know someone in my family
Yep.
that's a felon. You actually have to go to the governor of your state and get your like citizen rights returned to you by him.
So,
Yeah, I think it really depends what.
But you have to
crime
have like
something.
nothing after that, right? Like,
I mean,
gotta keep it clean,
even
yeah.
then, he could still like be like, "Nah, bro,"
Just revoke it after.
or just never get around to reading it. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like he could immediately go like this. Like, it just may take him till the end of his term to get on his desk, or may even take till the next governor.
But I
Yeah.
think, I mean, it also depends when the first crime happened.
what it was too.
Because yeah, a lot of the time it's
Well,
the
if
young
you're
kids.
like 16 and you have a felony, depending on the felony, it'll go away when you turn 18.
Yeah.
It's like when you turn 22 and get caught with like a bag of Percocet or cocaine.
See, like
Or-
those kind of drugs, I feel like you shouldn't get your gun taken away. Like if it's just drug related,
Well, it
depends what drug too.
And
Some
it
drugs
depends
are
on
crazy.
what side of the
Yeah.
drug. Like I don't think buyers should be punished anywhere.
Yeah,
near
if it's
as
your like
much as
a
sellers.
dealer, sometimes.
Users and buyers should be very much let off the hook way more than sellers are.
Facts. Yeah, it's usually the dealers that are getting into crazy shit.
Shit. I mean, when it comes to my record, I have assaults on law enforcement, but you know, I was 18 and I was drunk, and I never really got into trouble after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was like, there's
That shit was bullshit.
there's
too.
something that I can say that I can, you know, I can have like a defense, you know, as to why the fuck I have those charges in my record. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Like, it should be crazy because when you look at it,
Yo, what?
like, I don't have the fucking rights that I want to have anymore because of that shit, because of a mistake that I made when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I gotta live with that shit.
Well, how old are you now?
26.
Give it another 2 to 4 years, and you might be able to fight it
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
because
could
it
probably
was
fight
right as you were 18.
I was like 18, yeah.
Yeah,
18,
so
19.
you may be able to fight that. No, I'm like, of course, don't be. I'm not telling anyone to be perfect, but like you definitely still have room to get it back. You know, compared to someone that might have done something similar to what you did at your current age. That changes everything. You're 26 now. Like, if you were to have assaulted the police officer, you're a grown ass man. You should really know better.
Yeah.
The fact that you weren't even old enough to be drinking, and then were drunk, and then assaulted a police officer. That maybe
Yeah.
you give it another 40 years, you get through your mid 30s. That may really be a real case that you can fight off. Like, yo, I'm literally twice that age now.
Yeah. That's
Plus
yeah.
the fact that I've been 21 for how knows how long, and I don't have a single DUI or aggravated assault case anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
What?
like he does though.
Oh,
to an
see,
extent.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Because when he turned 18, he was drunk and assaulted a police officer. Now, if he goes back in there at 36, he's now almost twice the age, and he, while legally being able to drink, hasn't done what he had done as a child.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, and it's not like I was physically trying to beat up the officer. Like, it was just,
What, like pushing him off of him? to
yeah,
get the
something
handcuffs
like
and
that.
shit
You know
like
what I'm
that?
saying? Like, it wasn't.
You weren't throwing hands.
It was something that the officer was like, okay, you know what? Fuck this nigga. Like, he touched me. This is great. Like, I'm gonna hit him with that assault charge. And then on top of that, they got me for something completely like another officer in that same scenario said some other shit, and then that got me another one. So like, I had to get 2, not just 1, but 2 assault on officers.
cops be going on power trips sometimes. So
They have a badge.
They honestly, what happened, that situation shouldn't have really happened.
Not exactly. You were there.
Yeah, I was there.
What
Oh,
happened
you
to
were
that?
there for it.
Ooh, it was a lot. Even Heather got charged too.
Why don't you say? Yeah.
Oh, was that at the party?
Yeah.
I mean,
think I
wait.
remember about
Have you
that.
two already like officially been charged and like everything's
Yeah.
done?
Yeah, everything's
Tell us
done.
what happened then.
Me, telling him he's the one who experienced it. Why would I?
Well, you were the sober one.
Yeah, you-
And the outsider.
Third party, like sober third party opinions are usually the more fair opinions to go off
Right.
of. And I'm not trying to discredit
No, that's
you.
not
I
you're
don't-
right though.
I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember too much of it, but like I remember somewhat. You know, like everything, like the truth of everything. Okay, so pretty much what happened was, I think the place called the cops on the like the party. I guess
The
you could say.
venue.
The venue because it was too loud, and it's like it's pretty much a fire department, but they rent out like a little place for the people.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So I guess the music was too loud, so the cops came and everything like that. So they're trying to put down the volume, and then next thing you know, what it's called, Diego, he's drunk. He went all the way to where the trees are at, like pretty far, and he was peeing out there. Yeah. So then the cops, they go walk towards him. 2 of them, they go walk towards him, and then from there, I mean, I don't know what happened. Like that's what I just seen him Next thing you know, I don't know if that's the thing I don't remember. I don't know if you did anything. I don't know if anything happens, and from there, I don't know if that's when they started doing things to you, like tackling you or trying to bring you down. And they would just call, I think, Rogelio. He's like, yo, what the heck's happening? What the fuck? You're like, don't worry about it. He's this and that. It's like, no, what do you mean? Don't worry about it. That's my cousin, blah, blah, blah. And then Rogelio, he was getting mad. And then I think Gio got into it too. He almost got arrested, but because he was underage, they let him go. And then I think one of the officers, I think, like, pushed my mom or something like that. And I went up to Rogelio and be like, yo, they hit my mom. They hit my mom. I'm like, what? They hit my mom? And that's when Rogelio went up there and, like, pretty much he ran up to, like, you hit my mom. Like, and then the cop pretty much was right up, like, up to him. He's like, stand back. No, he's like, no, you hit my mom. And, like, he started moving forward. Like, the cop started moving forward to Rogelio. And, like, Rogelio, like, touched him. And then, like, what is called, that's when he, like, they put him down.
Cops be crazy with their shit sometimes.
But yeah, like that's pretty much. That's the whole
So you
thing.
guys
Like our
got
county
charged.
cops.
No, it's I think Loudoun County comes.
You were minding your own business, taking a piss.
It was the sheriff.
Oh, that
sheriffs.
changes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like state sheriffs and just like those guys. 'Cause those
It was the
typically-
Sterling sheriffs, the ones
Yeah,
that, yeah.
so the minute that you're dealing with a sheriff or deputy, that's a motherfucker that's been voted in or handpicked by the
Yeah.
sheriff. So that's already somebody that you can't even really touch because the locals voted for him to do what he is doing to you.
Yeah.
And like that's the most fucked up part is that motherfucker got voted to be there. He didn't even just train, like he got picked. By
Yeah, because
people.
I remember seeing the back of their little police uniforms. That shit said sheriff.
Are you sure they weren't deputies then?
One was a deputy, and I think one was a sheriff.
Because I know they all still get sheriff because they're part of the sheriff
Yeah.
department or something
Yeah.
like that.
Huh.
Can I try just a wee bit of that? I'll pack you a whole ass bowl. I kind of want to try that.
It was some
bro.
strange shit.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what happened with that situation. It was kind of fucked.
I remember them locking me up, and they were like laughing and shit because they were walking me to maximum security,
Damn, the fuck?
and then they were like, huh,
Were
he's
they not
only
able to
18
use
and
the
he's already
film?
going to max, and this is his first time. Started laughing. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all laughing at? Like, why do y'all find that shit funny? He's like, don't talk to us like that. I'm like, nah, fuck y'all niggas, bruh. Like, I don't give a fuck about y'all.
What are you gonna do?
He's
Arrest
He's like,
me?
we don't. He's like, we don't give a fuck about you. And I'm like, okay, well then, just
So obviously, nigga, you throw me in the
Fuck.
fucking cop car.
Pretty much what you do.
Well, because I've been seeing videos lately where like
Like right here.
two cops got fired.
Well,
For
okay.
whatever
Actually,
they
you, know,
did,
you move it
They were in
because
the
I don't want
office
to like take
laughing
your
at the-
shit.
you know, about whatever happened. Like they
Is
made
that
it a
button?
joke.
yeah.
They made something that was a joke serious and was laughing about it. So they got fired.
I don't know, man. Cops are fucked up sometimes.
Did you try to use the film
If I was
of
a
the
cop,
cops
I'd be
touching
chill as motherfucker.
his mother?
I know, I need a
at
little
all?
bit of weed.
I don't know. I don't know where the hell
Confiscate
any of
that.
that film is.
I didn't think about that, to be honest, too. We
Because
never.
if they put their hands on someone they weren't trying to arrest, that's illegal. Or defending themselves. So unless your mother was coming at them, right? Or not listening to them, and the fact that they were there to deal with him, the fact that they put their hands on her is just putting your hands on a bystander at that point.
They weren't even there to deal with him.
They weren't even
Just
there
look
to
at
do
the
with him.
face.
They're there to deal
Yeah,
with the
so
music.
now they're like doubling their
Yeah.
shenanigans. Y'all should have. That shit's all on their chest. They have to go
They-
for
They
it.
had about 20 police there.
Technically, it's on. It was on the website too. Like it's on the internet.
Well, I mean,
too.
it's a dead case now, but the
Yeah,
first
it's
thing
too
I would
late.
have
You're
gone
supposed to
on
do
is
that.
the fact that this got escalated because they put their hands on a woman,
Yeah, that's all on
and a
them.
respected woman at that.
Hmm.
Fucking white
That may not have been able to help hit you, but that could have saved Rogelio's case.
Yeah, I mean, he was okay though.
He didn't get charged with
No,
anything?
nah, he got released immediately after.
It's probably because someone's lawyer found that very video that I'm talking
No, he
about.
just didn't have any alcohol in his system. He blew all zeros, and then they were just like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here." No charge, nothing.
True.
I was the only one that got charged, but that was already because. Thank you, bro. That was already because. Oh,
I'll give it to you afterwards.
Okay, yeah, that was only because I had a fucking assault. No, not assault. It was a hit and run on this lady at Walgreens, where like I hit her. Like I'm saying, bro. Like I was young. I was trying to learn. I was still learning about life. I didn't know a goddamn thing, so I was just going with whatever the fuck I felt was the best thing to do. So I hit this bitch. Next thing you know, I fucking just like I stop. I get out of the car. I talk to her. I get back in the car. Drive off. Whole time she's here taking a picture of my license plates and shit. And then like nigga, I get scared, and then I fucking like I'm start freaking out. I'm like, yo, they're gonna arrest me. They're gonna call the cops. La la la. Like I don't know what the fuck to do. Like I'm like nigga, fuck it. I'm gonna call the cops. If I go to jail, might as well go on my own accord. So intermission. I hit it right.
Good.
Try that. Pretty nice.
Let's take a pen.
It's better than a pen.
You should try that, Freddie. It'll probably bring your voice back.
Nah.
Oh.
Sucky suck.
Sucky suck.
Sucky sucky. Walkie walkie.
What the fuck was I saying now?
You're talking about Walgreens. You hit a girl.
Yeah, I hit her and then I just drove off. And then like I called the police and then told on myself. They came and then they got some they found some alcohol in my system, but it wasn't really that much. It was like maybe like a 0.2.
Yeah.
So like
It's been legal now.
you know what I'm saying? But like I was just they took me to jail, and then so because I had that case pending already, like that completely fucked me up even more. Because on top of the damn hit and run charge that I got because I did $1,000+ of damage, I fucking had to deal with the 2 assaults on officer charges, and luckily when they ended up, I think, dropping the hit and run and making it into like a reckless or some shit like that.
Oh wow.
True.
And then they ran my 2 assaults on officer cases concurrent, so I was able to do the time that, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
that I was supposed to do for them at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, like I get locked up. I'm in there for like 7 months. And I'm like, I get to the court and I'm like, I tell the judge what the hell I need to tell him, because honestly, if I didn't tell the judge what I told him, which was like, you know, like I want to tell you guys, I apologize for having you guys here. Like I this is totally my mistake. Didn't, you know, like I apologize to the judge. I apologize to my lawyer, to this guy, you know, what's his name? The prosecutor, you know, like I made a mistake. I didn't, you know, I had no intention of, you know, causing anybody any harm, la, 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 and this and that, and la, la, la. And then the judge was like, you know what? I was going to give you a lot more time, but since you seem like a young, respectable man, not by this that I read, because like he fucking pulled out like this whole document, this package that I had to fill out a bunch of answers to questions. And what I read in this packet, it did not seem like you sounded remorseful at all. Like, and I did like the way I was making it, I was writing like shit because I was angry in that damn packet. Like, I'm like, man, la 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 la, and you know, he's like, you didn't sound like, you know. So I'm like, but I'm gonna let you go, and la, la, la. If I ever see you in this court though again, like, just don't let me see you in this court again. I'm like, I got you. And he never did. You know, he never did. I didn't even violate my probation the whole 2 years that I had to do after that.
You know, that might actually really, really help, going back on how you were trying to talk about getting that felony drop.
Yeah, I think that would really help. for sure.
A perfect probation record
Yeah.
really will help that.
I was really trying to take that shit serious. I quit weed. I quit everything. Like I was really trying to take that shit
I think that would
serious
help you for sure.
because I knew it was a big deal. I know like I was already on pretrial, bro, and on pretrial I had to blow on that fucking alcohol monitor,
Oh.
like the ones that you carry on. You saw that bitch that I have
I
to.
do remember that. You had to just, you were like, wait, give me a second, and you had to blow on it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Did
Yup.
you have to get that thing on your car to start it?
Nah, I had it physically on me all the time. Like that was the worst part about it. I wish it would have been the one for the core.
Oh,
Where like I've heard of this like online. I've never actually seen it or like actually had someone verbally tell me this. But they have ones now apparently like breathalyzers where they can give to people when they're on parole, and your parole officer can just text you at any point in the day and be like, breathe in it,
Yep.
and it'll send her the number.
That's what
Send
it is.
him or her the number.
That's how it is. That's what they did to me.
Damn.
damn.
But like, I had a set schedule for it.
Uh,
And if I didn't blow on that time, like in that time I had to have a real good damn reason as to why I didn't blow on it, because otherwise it'd be a violation.
shit.
If I was just a few minutes late, it'd be a violation. A few minutes early, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to blow it at that exact time. If I didn't blow it at that exact time, like I was fucked. And then again, I ended up getting I just ended up getting fed up with it. And that's the main reason why I did the 7 months, because I got in, I did a month, they let me out, I was on pretrial, and then I fucked up pretrial, and then they sent me into jail for 7 months until like the whole case was solved and shit like that. But like I fucking
How was jail?
it sucked. You're just in there with
The fuck-
grown ass
Yeah,
men.
the fuck kind of question is
but, like,
that?
I want to know
How
how,
it was,
like,
you
It
know,
was great. Yeah, I had a
Did you
great
enjoy
time.
Yeah, 23
Chilling with the guys.
I know it's not like your experience.
Fighting
but, like,
over toilet paper.
I love
like,
sharing.
I just want
like,
to know
a
how
4x4
what you
room
experienced
with
and
three
like how
other
was
men.
it for you?
You mean like what was it like?
But
how
I'm
was
telling
it,
you
like-
what happened real quick though. Like I fucking I got fed up with it. I just didn't want to do it anymore. Like, and I mean, maybe now I could possibly handle it, but at that time I couldn't. Like, I was like, nigga, I'm young. I'm like too young to be on this type of bullshit. Like, fuck that. I'd rather just go to jail. Like, next thing you know, like I end up going to New York. I was not supposed to leave the state. I end up going to New York, fucking doing whatever the hell I wanted. Started drinking, smoking, doing all kinds of drugs. Like, and then when I got back, the guy was like, "Oh well," and ends up calling me. He's like, "Can you come to my office? I just need to talk to you about something." And I'm like, "All right." I pull up, police are there. I'm like, "Oh well." that's that, I guess. So I got fucking locked up, and it was like it was in December, and I didn't get out until like May, like almost June. Like it was already about to be June.
Dude.
Damn.
Shit was crazy, but I
What
like
year was it? What year was
2015.
it?
The whole time I was in that bitch, so it was just, I mean, it was whack, like you're in there, you're just hearing niggas argue all fucking day.
Yeah.
Like it's just like niggas are just playing cards. You go in there, you just mind your business, try not to ask people too many fucking questions about themselves. Don't answer every question that's asked. Like just gotta play that shit smart.
Shit.
I've heard Virginia prisons are apparently a bit more like, I wouldn't say mild, but like
Virginia prisons are fucking crazy, bro. Especially the ones out in the south of
I mean,
Virginia.
like, the terms of like how they offer inmates like a little bit of work and like commissary and things like that. That Virginia inmates have like just a little bit more access to like creature comforts, things along
A bit, yeah.
like ramen noodles and dill pickle. I'm not talking about major
Yeah.
fucking comforts here, but like compared to other places where they're like, fuck you, there is no commissary.
Yeah.
Like there are some prison systems where apparently you can get old box TVs from commissary.
Oh,
You can
true.
afford it, but
Some have dogs with them.
well, they encourage that with serial killers and people on death row because getting pets will encourage someone to like one have a will to live, And then 2, to realize the responsibility of caring and understanding that another being can be taken care of and not harmed. So they'll like, I've seen that sometimes. They'll try to give like serial killers cats because they're trying to teach them like how to give a shit. You know what I mean?
So how was the food?
Bologna sandwiches and barely any mustard. It was cold ass, stale ass bread, cold ass, stale ass bologna, cold ass, stale ass cheese, fucking some, like the cheapest amount, like the cheapest fucking beans you can think of buying, like the ones that you buy in the can, like giant valued bush baked beans, you know what I'm saying? Like those kind of things. And then you just get like a fucking, like a little cake, like this little like, but it's not like a cake you'd really want to eat like that, you know? But at the end of the day, like you're in jail, so I mean, fuck it, it's a cake. Something.
So that's the best part of
Because
the
if
deal.
not, you're not gonna eat shit until the next meal arrives, and you better hope that it's something you like, because it's most likely not going to be. Fucking, it's a bitch. And then, you know, you can't talk to the damn police officers or tell them anything, you know,
You
like,
can't even talk to them.
not, I mean, they don't pay attention to you, dog. I mean, it's supposed to be like that, you know?
Well, on top of that, like another inmate walks by and you're just being all buddy with a guard to see how long you'll have.
No bullshit, though. He's right
Yes,
there.
you're right.
You
You're
gonna
right
make
about
enemies.
that. Yes, you're right.
But what I mean
You're
about
gonna
that
lose
is,
a
you
lot
know,
of
just the
friends
fact that
by
you,
opening your mouth around that dude.
the only thing you really need to utilize the officers for are for requests, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that, like nothing else.
How are the phone calls? Being able to like, I've heard they were.
Sometimes,
like,
bro, you
really
don't even
bad.
get phone calls in the beginning.
Ah,
Like sometimes they fuck you. Sometimes if you get one phone call and something ends up happening in that phone call and you don't get to say what the fuck, like that's it.
Damn.
Like that, there was your phone call. So you'd have to probably wait till you get to like population or some shit like that. Talk to a nigga and be like, yo, like, can I get a phone call for a breakfast tray or something like that?
Damn.
Straight off.
Yeah.
You don't want to start rocking nothing, I guess.
But I mean, you gotta call people, bro. Like, and if you want
true
to.
that ramen noodles were really like currency. Like that
Yeah,
was the way
yeah.
that they did it. Was like half a portion of ramen noodles for this. Or
They
that.
use stamps.
Stamps. All right.
Stamps.
I think, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, guys, because I gotta go to sleep, dude. Fucking gotta work early in the morning.
Big Papi Chulo, we out.
You know, think so?
Third thing he said the
Sad.
entire like.
Anything else you want to say, Big Papi Chulo, before we go about
Any last words?
any more Republican shit?
Trump,
Say it louder, motherfucker.
Scream it.
Trump 2025, baby.
Say it with your chest.
Woo!
Say it louder. Trump 2020 what?
Here, you want points for being sick.
All right, guys. It's been ramblings in the basement. This is Ego. We are out.